ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome to episode 2 of Pikmin. Last time we hit a meteorite hit us and we crash landed on the impact site on this strange planet and discovered these curious creatures called Pikmin. As you can see, we have one out of the 2 pieces in the impact site. We don't want to go there though, because we can't actually get the second piece. We want to use our newfound engine to discover the Forest of Hope. We have 8 ship parts in this area. And I hope this is going to be really tricky to get at least 3 of them today. Yeah, 3 of them. This is no small task. So yes, the Forest of Hope, one of the most relaxing video game music pieces ever. A lot of people will agree that the music in this game, and in fact the Pikmin series, is some of the best ever. It's amazing. My dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet, it makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. Breaking the 4th wall there, Olimar. Okay, so yes, we can call out all of our red Pikmin, all 25 of them which we got from last episode, and work on attacking these pellets here. And I'm also going to throw one Pikmin into that grass, and set the others to destroying this wall. So yes, now that we have... Oh, okay, so that Pikmin there did something I didn't want it to do, but oh well, no biggie. Another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drinks this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favourite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strengths and peculiarities of these flower Pikmin. Cool, so he should carry on blocking grass? Yeah, he's going to. So I kind of didn't want him to do that, but I kind of thought he'd do that anyway, which is no big deal. So those Pikmin, or those nectars, nectar blobs, are very important for instantly getting a lot of flower Pikmin, which, as I said last episode, are faster and stronger. They're not actually stronger, they're just quicker. So they can follow Olimar quicker. They can also do certain tasks quicker as well. Also, flower Pikmin will be unaffected by nectar, so they won't even try and drink it. One Pikmin can devour an entire blob of nectar on their own. Okay, we got 3 blobs out of that grass patch, but only technically 1. Okay. So yeah, as I said, one Pikmin can devour an entire nectar blob on their own. But you want to try to avoid that. You want to get as many Pikmin in there. Okay, did I really just lose a Pikmin to a dwarf Bulborb? I didn't, that's good. So yeah, here we have our first enemy of the game. They are dwarf Bulborbs. They are no real threat. There you go. If you can land a Pikmin directly on its back, it will instantly die. So that's what you want to aim to do. Other than that, right now, I kind of want to get as many of these pellet posies as I can, just to raise our red numbers. There's a 5 pellet up there. So throw all of them up there. Fantastic. So something I mentioned last time about Pikmin carrying pellets of their own colour back to their onion and getting a bonus, that only actually works for the 1 pellets. So if a red pellet with a number 5 goes back to the base, it will always produce 5 Pikmin no matter what colour, whereas a 1 pellet will produce 2 Pikmin if it goes back to an onion of its same colour, or just 1 Pikmin if it goes back to an alternative colour onion, if that makes sense. So take a yellow pellet 1 back to a red onion, it will only get you 1 Pikmin. Take it, wow, they're having a bit of tug of war there. Take a 1 red pellet back to a red onion, you get 2 Pikmin from it. So it only works with 1 pellet, and it's only Pikmin of the same colour. Cool. Okay. We're waiting just to pluck a couple more. Come back, sir. Okay. 7 more? I think I've left a couple on the field. Oh, there's one there. Let's go see if I can get them. Okay. There we go. There's 2 over there. Where's another one? Hello? I have no idea. Oh, he's in the ground. Cool. So let's grab these guys, 52 of them, and let's see if we can get them all to mature into flower Pikmin. Okay, so the nectar as well is oh my goodness, that was the worst swarm I've ever seen. Oh goodness. So yeah, you are at complete mercy of RNG with the Pikmin nectar here. You could get 1 nectar, you could get 5 nectar from grass. It's completely random. Obviously, the more you get, the better. Awesome. So I think that's pretty much as many flowers as we can get here. And I'm going to go get another ship part now. Okay, as well as fight another enemy. Okay, so we're going to throw all of our Pikmin up here. And what you can see here is if I'm wiggling left and right, it's so that Olimar can pick up Pikmin a lot quicker. If you don't wiggle, you have to wait for the Pikmin to come to Olimar's hand. Whereas if you wiggle left and right, you're actively like moving through your swarm of Pikmin. And your swarm of Pikmin is actually moving around you as well. So you kind of want to wiggle if you want to throw them as fast as possible. Okay, let's hug this wall and go around. Cool. And what we want to do is charge our Pikmin into this enemy's butt. Now this is a spotty Bulborb. A lot of people think that it is the Dwarf Bulborb's parent. It's not. Anyway, let's see this. It's the Shock Absorber. This apparatus counteracts the shaking and swaying that normally occurs during flight. It's smooth sailing with this in place, usually. So I want to throw 10 Pikmin over there to start carrying that back. I'm not actually going to make them carry it all the way back. Okay, there we go. That should be 10. And the rest of them, I want to swarm this Shock Absorber. Cool, so that's all 52 accounted for. Neat. I've decided not to go, like I said last time, I'm not going to go for a no deaths run. I just want to see how far I can get without losing any Pikmin. So I won't be overly disappointed if I lose some. At the same time, I'm trying not to. I have 10 Pikmin here to take on these 2 Dwarf Bulborbs. Can I do it? Okay, there we go. There's the stomp. Come back, come back, come back. Don't get eaten. Don't get eaten. Ignore me, ignore me. There we go. Nice Goomba stomp there. Okay, I'm going to ignore those enemies and go back and get this ship part. Da-da-da-da. Wow, the ship part has been retrieved by the Pikmin, so that's fantastic. We just want to get the Pikmin back. Cool, so that's 1 out of 3 down for today. We have a busy day ahead of us. Shock Absorber. This nifty little device counteracts the shaking and swaying experienced in typical spaceflight. I have now recovered 2 out of 30 parts. I can find just 3 more. Should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Yes, indeed. Cool, so let's get all of our 52 Pikmin. And let's go fight this other spotty Bulborb over here. Oh. Hopefully this goes well. So there is actually a glitch in the game that when an enemy dies, it can force your Pikmin through the ground, like the collision box. There we go. The collision box can force Pikmin through the ground and kill them that way. So it kind of stinks. It's a really stupid glitch. Especially for people that try and do like no death runs. It's a really lame glitch to occur. Okay, so let's have those Pikmin work on that. I'm not too interested in raising my red numbers any higher than what they currently are for the moment. Just kind of want them to take that wall down quickly. And then I'm going to set them to kill these enemies. And then I'm going to set them to take that ship part back which we walked by. Sweet. It's going to take a while. Let's go see what that ship part actually is while we wait for that to finish. Okay, why, it's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. It has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. Saving energy is for wimps anyway. Okay. They should finish this wall fairly soon. Cool, so what you want to do here is make sure you kill that Dwarf Bulborb as quickly as possible. Because if you don't... There we go, Okay, my clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So it is best for me to review my monitor's data. Okay, here we have an explanation. Across the top of my monitor are the sun meter and day display. At the bottom are my spacesuit damage meter and Pikmin gauges. From left to right, these numbers reflect what I've already told you. To adjust my monitors, I can press Z on the... Yeah, basically that's just what we already know, changing the screen. So, we killed that Dwarf Bulborb straight away, which is fantastic. Come on, guys, get out of there. So, we didn't wake up the big Bulborb. So, let's do the same tactic before and charge at its butt. He shook a load of Pikmin off. That wasn't fantastic. We didn't lose any Pikmin, though, so that's great. You, come up, come back. There we go. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to set 10 on this 10 pellet here, just because I want to take them back. There we go. And the rest of them, I think I actually threw 11 on there. I want to take this Eternal Fuel Dynamo back. Are all 11 on there? Yes, they are. Sweet. So when that happens... Have they all 40 got it? Yeah. 41 should be. No, I got one guy here. You know what? You can take that pellet back. You can just take back whatever you want. So yeah, days typically last 13 minutes at the top there. The only day you have free is the first day. So you can use that to spend as much time as you want. Keep Pikmin buried in the ground if you want to start off with flower Pikmin. Anyway, here we have the yellow onion, and it is of course going to sprout a seed. I wonder what this is. Nobody knows, but while we wait, we shall kill the flower. Cool, let's pluck this, and it is a yellow Pikmin. We get the same dorky little tune. It's great, I love it. Okay, the colour is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glances suggest this one has what, in some circles, could be considered very large ears. It looked like it may weigh less than others. In what ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? I must be sure to observe it closely. I can hold a Pikmin for a moment with A and then swap it for another by pressing B. Yeah, we don't want to do that because we don't actually have any other Pikmin with us right now. Can I get you back? Thank you. I sent them all to do that task for me. Send those things back. And they've already got the Bulb back because I can tell by the amount of Pikmin on the field we have. Cool, and they've got the Eternal Fuel Dynamo as well. All of our red Pikmin are back at base, so they will be safe when sundown hits. Which means I can focus on what's happening here. Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This should light things up for me. No more candles for me. I read that wrong. So that's 3 out of 30 parts. We just need 2 more. Okay, let's grab another Pikmin. Throw it at those pellets. Another Pikmin at those pellets. Oh, I missed. Okay, cool. Let's grab you. So we've got 2 Pikmin here. Let's use one of them to take down those pellets and another one to take down those pellets. And pluck a few more from the ground. I want 3 in total. Nice. Okay, and then we come over here. We throw them at these bomb rocks. I just ruined the name for you. Okay, so these rocks here are bomb rocks. The yellow Pikmin has picked up a peculiar stone. Why did it decide to grab it? This action seems to be instinctive to yellow Pikmin. But just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's tremendous power locked away within. This merits further research. Cool, so those 3 Pikmin will grab those bomb rocks and we can throw them at the wall. It takes 3 of these to take that. Why did you run away? The glowing rocks the yellow Pikmin picked up seem to be explosive stones. Perhaps they know what these stones can be used as powerful weapons. The bomb rocks are dangerous, but so I must take care when using them. But they should be able to blast open the stone walls that block the pathways. I may even be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. I must be vigilant. When I throw bomb rock carrying Pikmin and give them orders, they will throw their bomb rocks at nearby walls or obstacles. Explosive power of these bomb rocks is tremendous, so I must keep my distance. Okay, so let's grab one and throw him. He should be fine. Awesome. Let's get that pellet. Let's get that pellet. We want to get as many yellows as we can. Hopefully I can get 10 in my squad here. Let's take back that Bulb. I don't think I've quite managed it. Okay. Did I say orange Bulb? I meant Spotty, obviously. I knew what I meant. So yeah, in the GameCube version of the game, if you were to throw a Pikmin with a bomb rock, I'll just get some here. I'll get 2 and 3 because I'll need one to take out this wall. Yeah, you can dismiss them, and if they're idle, they'll go near bomb rocks and pick them up and then run back to you. But yeah, in the GameCube version, if you were to throw a bomb rock Pikmin and it didn't have anything to throw it at, and then whistle him back, he would drop the bomb rock and run back to you. So be careful about that. But yeah, for now we just want to get 2 more bomb rocks. Are you going to be a pain in my tushy? I believe you are. Okay, let's throw another bomb rock at that wall over there. We don't actually need to use this wall just yet, but it's kind of helpful to be able to use it. Okay, so we are coming up to the end of the day now. I want to make sure I've got 20 Pikmin with me. I told you to leave me alone. I'm going to go through here, because like I said, I'm not looking to do a no-deaths run, but I kind of want to see how long I can last. So here we have 2 more dwarf Bulbobs, and Olimar's getting surrounded, as well as 2 new enemies. These are shear grubs. Ow. The purple ones are male shear grubs, and those will actually damage your Pikmin. They will do a lock-on, well, not a lock-on attack. They will lunge at your Pikmin, and they will grapple them in your mouth, or in their mouth even, as well as Olimar. And if they have a Pikmin in their mouth, they are invulnerable to swarm damage. The only way you can kill them, or damage them in any way, is by... Ow! Is by landing a Pikmin directly on top of them, which is easier said than done. I'm quite low on damage now. Or health even. Low on damage. Pfft. Oops. Wow, I landed that guy exactly on a tree root. That's pretty amazing. So yeah, you want to kind of avoid them at all costs. The other ones, the white ones, don't actually do any damage to your Pikmin. So you can just sort of ignore them. But yeah, the purple ones, when they have a Pikmin in their mouth, invulnerable to swarming damage. Okay, so we're going to set those Pikmin to carry that back to the, what's it called? To the SS Dolphin. They might make it, they might not. Okay, so that is, I believe, all of our squad accounted for. I want to get some more bomb rocks. Just 3 of them. And the rest, I want to get them to carry back the item here, which is... It's my Whimsical Radar. With this, I'll be able to see all nearby ship parts in a single glance. I just press plus to check it. This find fills me with great hope. So yeah, one of the most important ship pieces you can get. You're not going to pick up a bomb rock? Dude, pick up a bomb rock. We need like 3 more. Well, including this one. Oh my goodness. Pick up the stinking bomb rock. Please. Go in there. Oh my goodness, look. Okay, dismiss. Grab it. Thank you. Okay, so these Pikmin are going to get the Whimsical Radar back. No problem. That little guy is just trying so hard. Come here, guy. Oh, what a loser. Okay, let's get back into base here. My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onions will probably enter the onion on their own. But if I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I'm sure that the Pikmin still planted are safe, but I am somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. Cool, so back in our base here, we can dismiss those, grab our bomb rock Pikmin and destroy this wall real quick. And that should be fine. Sweet, so that's that wall taken care of. I want to make sure to pluck these Pikmin, and these have all matured into flower Pikmin over time, which is fantastic. So we just had to sort of leave them to do their own thing. So over the course of a day, they will mature on their own, which is great. Okay, where is the Whimsical Radar now? Oh, it's back at base. Fantastic. Let's get them to swarm that, and hope that I've got everyone. Because if I don't, then I'm kind of screwed. Okay, the Whimsical Radar is back. That's fantastic. We got all 3 ship parts that I wanted to get today, which is amazing. It's not easy doing this, but yeah, this is great. Whimsical Radar. This important part can detect the locations of other missing parts. The radar will be added to my monitor, which I can press plus to view. Up or down on the D-pad zooms in and out. This will surely help me in my search for missing parts. I've now recovered 4 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 1 more, it should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. How many Pikmin do I have with me? Please say 91. 91. All my Pikmin are safe and accounted for. This is great. I'm so happy. Can I press plus? I don't think you can. Oh, you can. So yeah, here's the map. You can see the onions there and there. You can see all your Pikmin as well. And the stars on the map are the ship parts which you have to try and track down. But my goodness, we took out 3 walls, we discovered yellow Pikmin, and we also raised our squad total up to 91 and got 3 ship parts. That was a very successful day. So here comes the ending which I love more, is when you got Pikmin in your party, and then Armada dismisses them. They all just charge back to their onions, and the yellow ones don't actually have anywhere to go. That's because their onion is still out in the field. But yeah, the onion doesn't stay there. Now that obviously you can see there's 3 landing spots for the onions, the onion will land along with us whenever we rejoin the area. But yeah, that was a very productive second day. Here comes the Bulborbs. No Pikmin for you to eat today. Awesome. I am very pleased with that day. That went a lot smoother than I thought. 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ships past have landed in this region. If I could just recover the parts of my radar, which I have done, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then I'd only have to press plus to locate my parts. Ew. Yet there seem to be many hostile life forms here. If I'm attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it and press A to make suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. So there we go, guys. 0 lost in battle, 0 left behind, and we gained 3 ship pieces, 4 in total. We have 91 Pikmin, including 62 reds and 29 yellows. What a great day. So, thank you all very much for watching this episode of Pikmin. Join me next time when we're going to go back to the Forest of Hope to hopefully get another 3 ship parts. Not easily done. Thanks once again, guys, and I'll see you all next time.